Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to go ahead and meal plan for one, or maybe go ahead and plan for the next 2 weeks of meals, depending on how much we need for the first week. If not, we go ahead and go into our second week. But I wanted to show you all the steps that I take in getting prepared for my meal plan. So I have quite a few different freezer inventory checklist. These are from Country for Free. She has them listed and they were free. The Budget Mom also has a set of these, and I just printed them, wrote down all the kind of main staples in my household, and I laminated it so that way I could just use a wet erase marker and just wipe off after I'm done and redo my inventory. But I usually try to do this at least once a month and get a clean slate of what's in our fridge, our freezer, and our little pantry that we have set up, as well as what's in the cabinets. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through here, but I want to show y'all where we keep our food and kind of show y'all what's already in there so y'all kind of have an idea of our breakfast items right through here. Over here we have some lunch for the kids and for James if we don't have anything for him. We have a bunch of box staples, which are like, we got white rice that's full in the bag. There is mac and cheese. We also keep a couple different kinds of pastas, just so that way we can make different things because we like using them for difference. And up next we have an extra box of noodles there, as well as Kool-Aid. That is what my kids love to drink, is Kool-Aid, and they love making them themselves. Here we have all of our more so of our meats. This is chicken from the chicken truck that we had gotten a while back. We have all of them kind of straight down as to what is each one of them, and I know the count on those because I keep track of that one. We also keep like kids' lunch items that are frozen in here. I also have a turkey that I got from on sale for Christmas dinner, so there's all of those. Quite a few of our drinks. This is only case one of all of the drinks that we just got from our Sam's Club. Here we have our little pantry, and so up here we have all of our sugar, our rice, we have pancake mix, flour, anything like that. On this side I keep extra condiments so that way we have plenty, because the kids love ketchup. We go through mayonnaise, peanut butter and jelly. We have our noodles for spaghetti. We also have the spaghetti sauce up there, as well as Alfredo sauce, so we have all of that. Moving on down, we keep cans. Over here in this little line here, we have a lot of things for our Taco Tuesday night, things like that. We have canned chicken. Then we have the kids' lunch, which is our SpaghettiOs. This whole roll is all of our beans that we keep on hand. More tomato sauce that we got from Sam's Club. And all of this over here is like our cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, cream of celery on this side down here. Moving on down to the next one. This is my personal Herbalife and the flavorings for it, as well as a few snack items and drink flavorings for that. And then some containers over here. We keep our bread right here for right now. We still have a whole loaf here. And then we have that Texas toast that we are going to make French toast with. We also have a nice big pack of our tortilla shells that are right here. So there's that. The next shelf, we have all of the cereals here. We put them down low enough so the kids can grab them and make their own breakfast if they want cereal, and they have made a mess that I need to clean up. This is James's, and on this side we keep all of the kids' snacks. So we have the goldfish and their cheese balls here. My mother picked up some cookies the other day for them, and I just put them in a storage container so they don't get wasted. Once about every other month or so, I will buy these little Hugs drinks, and I will put them in our little snack bag, which is actually right here. We keep a little snack bag and put some of the Hugs in there, and I'll throw in some of their snacks from up here. But that is our little pantry over here. I kind of try to keep it nice and organized so I know exactly what is there. Fridge, which right now it looks pretty full, but we have quite a few leftovers. Leftover night is coming up soon, which is really exciting. So we keep all of our condiments over here in our little freezer that's beside it. And this is what it's looking like right now. I like to try to freeze as much as I can so it doesn't go to waste. As y'all can see, we have a bunch of tortilla shells in here frozen. We have our extra ham over here frozen. The kids' breakfast, lunch. right there. We have all this whole shelf pretty much. Behind the meatballs and the pizza rolls are frozen cheeses and butters, and it's awesome. We also have all the corn dogs down there. There's another box I had to stick at my dad's house because there was not enough space when I bought them. And then in the door here, we like to keep cream cheese on hand here, and we freeze it just so it doesn't go bad, and we'll use it into a meal. We also keep quite a few hot dogs. My kids will eat 2 packs at a time. And then we have extra butter and sliced cheese, and they freeze very well, and I have no issues with them ever. All right, so now we're gonna go through our inventory list and count how many we have on each item. That way, when I start doing my menu, I know if I have enough for particular meals. I have already went through the freezer, and I'm just going to transfer the numbers from this sheet of paper here onto my inventory list here, and I will speed through this and finish the rest of it and be back to show y'all the next step in planning for our meal. Okay, so now we have our inventory done. Most of it I could look at and see what we had and how much of it just by knowing what's in our household. So now we can go through and pick, like we'll go through our December calendar here, which is crazy busy always. It's always chaotic. There's a lot going on. And figure out what nights we need to do what kind of meals. And I have these here, which are from the Budget Mom here. They're in her free resource library. This one I think was a holiday one from this past year or last year or something. And I also laminated these, and I used some Erin Condren wet erase markers here, and I'll write on there. So down the side, today is the 8th, Tuesday the 8th. So we're going to start on Wednesday. So we'll just number the side over here to represent what day it is. And we're going to go ahead and go do 2 pages. So we're going to go from the 9th until the 19th. So that's 10 days that we're going to plan for and get stuff wrote down. So tomorrow is Wednesday, and I will be working, which means we need something James can put together. So we're going to do waffles, cereal morning, Noah and James. Cereal does not usually fill up my kids for that long, so they do on the days they have cereal. A couple hours later, they end up having a snack, which is fine because we have snack stuff for them to have 2 snacks a day. Friday, I am off, so we can do like pancakes. We can make up a batch of French toast on Saturday. Then we can go ahead and cook up the whole bag and freeze it, and then throughout the next week, they can have French toast. You can just pop it in the toaster and reheat it, or in the microwave, or back in the frying pan, just to reheat it. I also keep a list of my kids', just a handwritten list of all of our breakfast items that we like, lunch items that the kids like, and dinner ideas that the kids will go for on a daily. So let's look at this and see what we have. And I'm really just trying to write this down. It doesn't have to follow this. It's just so that way we have an idea of what we need to make sure we have something to last for the week. So cereal. So next up, we like to go in and fill in our lunch items. And for us, we kind of rotate between the same kind of few lunches just because we know the kids will eat it, and it's not always the healthiest thing, but it's something that they know that they eat. So tomorrow, let's do chicken nuggets. We haven't done chicken nuggets this week. All right, so there is all of our lunches filled in, and we have plenty of stuff to cover all of the lunches for the next 10 days. So next part is our dinner ideas, and dinners are a little bit harder because you have to think of how busy the night's going to be, what you need to get done, and all that kind of stuff. So this is where we really look at our menu, our plans for the next 10 days to see what we have going on. So for tomorrow night, we don't have anything. So tomorrow night can be a meal that's going to be a little bit longer. So we want meatballs tomorrow. So on Tuesdays, we always try to do like Taco Tuesdays. So we're going to do fajitas on Tuesday the 15th. On Fridays, we always do leftovers. That way we get rid of the leftovers and they don't go to waste. Saturday nights, we do pizza. So I have all of our list of ideas here, as well as the recipes that my kids absolutely like, and I will check if they're like, they really like it. If they don't like it, I'll leave little notes down here. So our little recipe book here. And this video is gonna have my face cut off in half of it, and y'all might not be able to hear me as well, but hopefully you can. All right, so after I fill in the week's worth, I'll go through and make sure we have all the ingredients for all of the meals, especially for dinners. And then if we need anything on this side over here, I will just write down our grocery list, and then I will transfer whatever's on this side over here into my phone, so I have the list with me at all times in case I have time to run by the store. So far we have waffles, chicken nuggets, stuff for the meatballs here. We have cereal, noodles, teriyaki chicken. We have all of the ingredients for that. We have pancakes, pizza rolls, leftovers. There are plenty of leftovers between last night's and the next 2 nights that we have. We have stuff for French toast. We have corn dogs, and we have pizza for this weekend. All right, so that is the first week. We are done with it. Fabulous. Moving on to the second week, we need 3-4 meals. So I think we're gonna get ground beef and do meatloaf. Oh, let's do chicken Alfredo, because we got Alfredo sauce, we've got the noodles, and we got chicken. So let's do chicken Alfredo. All right, so we need 2 more ideas for Wednesday and Thursday. Shepherd's pie, because we haven't had that one in a while, and there will be plenty of leftovers for Friday. So we'll do that on Thursday, and we'll do shepherd's pie. We can do barbecue chicken, and that alternates our chicken, so we're not having it back to back. All right, so now we're gonna go through this page here and see if we need anything for any of our ingredients. So eggs and hash, good. Sandwiches, we are definitely good. Meatloaf, we need ground beef. Breadcrumbs. Fajitas, we need fajitas seasoning. Onions. We need barbecue sauce. Shepherd's pie will need potatoes and mixed veggies. And we'll need more pizza. That should be everything. So other than what we plan for, we like to make sure we pick up bananas every time we go in. My kids love bananas, so we put bananas on the list. More fresh fruits and veggies to keep on hand for the kids to munch on as snacks as well. We try to make sure they eat healthy. And then maybe might need a gallon of milk for the end of this 2 week or end of this 10 days. Finding out what we have in our household as such of an inventory and getting it wrote down so we can look at it and be like, we have enough to do this, we have enough to do that. And then we sit down and look at what days we're planning our meal for and what's going on throughout the day to figure out if we need something easy, if we need something quick, on the go type meal. And then we sit down and start filling in. We do breakfast. I do all the days for breakfast first. I do lunch and make sure there's plenty for all of that. We work on dinner and figure out what's missing for our ingredients on dinner. And then we have our completed menu for the next 10 days, as well as get our grocery list ready to go. We will put it in my phone as soon as I'm done recording. That way, when we get to the store, I know exactly what I need and I can check it off of my list. I like to use the Forever Eats app to keep my list, as well as some recipes inside of there that we like to use. I'll check Pinterest if there's any recipes on there. But that is how we meal plan for the week. Normally, I get this done on a Saturday, Sunday for a whole week at a time and do a week at a time. That way I make sure I stay on my budget. But since that this week is almost over, I decided to go ahead and get the next 10 days done just to save me from having to do it in just a few days. But that is all that we are doing in this video. I really hope that y'all enjoyed watching this plan with me for my weekly meal plan, and I can't wait to catch y'all in the next video. Bye!